This is Smithy.tv.
Hey, I'm Kenny Robinson. This is Breaking Down the News. You wondering where I've been? I've been everywhere, man. But I'm back home, and I'm back here with my homeboy Clifton Joseph.
I'm right here with my man Kenny. Anytime he calls me, like the Jackson 5, I'll be there.
Every baseball team should have a bullpen call they could make, like I got when I pick up the phone and call him, my closer.
I mean, I don't hear ghosts either.
But
No whisperings in my ears so I can flub the cat.
I wonder though who heard some whispers in his ear and who probably didn't get the right phone call from a friend. My man Odom. Lamar Odom.
Man, oh man.
Now, he was an NBA star. Was he still playing or former NBA?
Yeah, former NBA. His last team, they decided, we had enough of you. But the guy had mad skills. He was 6'10", can be a point forward, can throw the ball up, can defend. I mean, he's one of them guys who gives opposing
team
teams
something
matchup. Yeah, and he gives you that extra thing, right?
Yeah, he's that it guy.
Yeah, but his last years in the league were messed up. I remember seeing a little item about him where he hired a guy, Kenny, specifically to buy his sweets. Like he had a Jones for chocolates, sweets, toffees, and so on. So the guy's job, Kenny.
Candyman.
Yeah. So I saw that. I said, "Are you for real?" But anyway, go ahead.
Hey, anybody who can help employment in the black community, you cannot question his means.
Yeah, and that was the bad job to have, really. I
mean,
wouldn't mind having that gig, because he's clocking at least 6 figures for that.
Oh, he's getting some decent money. Probably gets to borrow a good
Rides in
car.
the limousine and, fringe benefits galore, baby.
Lamar,
where you going tonight, brother?
How much candy will we need?
The candy man can.
So Lamar, he checks into the best little whorehouse in Nevada.
Mm-hmm.
On was it Friday night?
That sounds like a movie script, but go ahead.
That was it, Friday night. And by Sunday afternoon, they go in his room and they find him near dead. And apparently he ran up a tab of $75,000. Now, first of all, the suite he had, which is a very nice apartment, is $10,000 a night. Mm-hmm. And then he had the company of 2 ladies.
Yep, choice.
And then apparently he had bought 10 batches of Re-Up, which is the herbal Viagra that he was using. Mm-hmm. So there's so many questions to ask about this. I mean, first of all, my first comment when I heard this story was, well, if you can't die surrounded by peacefully in bed with your boots off, surrounded by your children and the people you love, then let me go out like Lamar. Let me go out in a $10,000 room to find my dead ass in, and 2 hoes that said, man, he was washing his Viagra down with Cavassier. He was crazy. Let me go. That's my version of going out like a cowboy.
And that's of course a lot of cocksmen and certain other fantasy guys would say, at least I'm dying, I'm coming and going at the same time.
Coming and going.
And as you say, you got all the things. You had what they said, he had every substance imaginable, every drug imaginable in his system. So,
but the one I'm not trusting is that herbal Viagra.
Well, here's my question about that, Kenny. Dude, if you're gonna have women, and you can't do the gig, why have them? But I guess you got that.
Or you say I can do it with these extras.
I guess so. Yeah.
But I mean, it may have been intentional. I'm going out this week. See, I'm close with my money. So it wouldn't happen. Even if I had that money, that isn't how Kenny Robinson would go. Mm-hmm. It would go, Kenny had 2 girls that he known from 15 years ago that he gave them a car payment each.
It's bad. I mean,
and it was at his home because he wasn't paying anybody a whole month's mortgage for one night in a room.
It is a tough game. I mean, a lot of people are saying too that it's the curse of the Kardashian too, because he was with Kim, one of them.
Yep.
And they're going through divorce, whatever. And you go back to the media reports, you see there was always something a week or 2 coming in the media cycle where one of the last things, Lamar ended up at some gym she was at, harassing her. They had to call the cops and stuff.
Okay.
2 weeks before that, they found him in a crack house looking very, very terrible. There were photographs of him looking like...
Whoever looks good at a crack house? Whoever? Brad Pitt would look like Lon Chaney in a crack house. That's what crack does to you.
A couple of his friends had died recently from overdoses too, so you could see clearly the trajectory where the dude
He was going, he was heading.
and he was bent on self-destruction. I was surprised that he still had $75,000 to like.
Well, he might have made that with that Kardashian reality show. But you know, if the Kardashians are cursed, you know why? Because of the daddy.
Well, wasn't OJ supposed to be one of their daddies too?
No.
Yeah.
Robert Kardashian,
Robert, yeah.
the lawyer,
Lawyer.
was on a defense team.
O.J. Simpson.
He was also the cat that picked up OJ's golf clubs from Chicago. I believe that Kardashian, the attorney, went to his grave being the only man that knows where that knife was. I believe he stashed it for his boy. So, and maybe his daughters, you know, they're all kind of dysfunctional, all this because hate their father for defending somebody that could have murdered somebody like their mother.
Wow.
Or their stepmother.
Big. That's as plausible as anything else I've heard, really. And OJ would probably say...
I'm going in Dick Gregory turf with this
you know what I'm
spouting
saying?
shit that may or may not be true. But everybody's a lot of conspiracy theory.
But look, so Kenny, okay, so they find Lamar, the guy who owns the whorehouse.
He was a publicist. The Kardashian said, "Can you stop letting this pimp tell you everything about how my husband is going out?"
Dick. So he's there. Of course, he's got to defend the whorehouse. It's like,
oh, we never allowed.
We know my employees didn't see anything. They didn't know anything.
Then how you know he did cocaine? Well, we never allow any cocaine to be done at my whorehouse.
Come on, it's a whorehouse in Nevada. What don't they do in that, Kenny?
Shit, the only thing didn't have his thumbprint on was the cocaine.
So the first reports were that Lamar was without vital signs. He had choked on this and that, and he was in a coma. And then he's supposedly now out of the hospital. He was first, he responded, said a few words.
Thought he was going to be brain dead. Then he said, no, that's just how he
talking
speaks.
And apparently now, you know, praise be to him and the Creator for saving him, whatever. He's back out. What condition he'll be in as time goes on, who knows?
I don't know, but I think Leon Spinks is giving him a call. You gotta love, you know what? You gotta love a brother that just, I mean, self-destructive or not, you gotta love a brother that just don't stop.
Well, I don't know after this, but he was certainly on a path to destruction. And again, I guess you do have to have your support
Who's
mechanism.
your favorite cat to ever overdose?
Ooh, wow. That's a strange question, Kenny.
I'm a strange man.
I don't know. I mean, I guess they... based on when you say favorite, what's the favorite?
Like the one that, like, my man, going out on an OD.
I don't know, man. Shit, Kenny, that's a tough one. I don't know. I mean,
Ike Turner,
the fifth, sixth,
76
seventh,
years old and still doing cocaine and overdose caused his heart attack.
Wow.
Ike pistol whipping Ike, as Tina referred to him in her book. Didn't say Ike who kicked my ass every other week, because when she first met Ike, he was known as pistol whipping Ike.
Yeah, Ike was a bad dude.
Well, his father was lynched for having a white woman. So, you know, Ike can come and go any way he wants. But I figure, 76, plus Ike had some of the best quotes. They said, Ike said,
put that mic in front of that.
And he had that great voice. He goes, I don't hit my woman no more than the average policeman or average man do. Then he also said he had a hole in his nose so wide he could put a pencil through it. So it's like, well, why are you putting a pencil through it? Because I wanted to see if I could put it, And there he was, then he said, I never beat Tina like I did because she would have gone to the hospital with a bust jawbone. And there ain't been no reports for having a bust jawbone. Any man that refers to his woman's mouth as a bust jawbone, well, that's strictly country.
Yeah, no, that's country. And Ike and them come from that time where it's like hard living, hard driving, hard working, hard partying, hard talent.
Everything.
And unrelenting to the end.
Yep. Oh, the people he discovered. I mean, he got Howlin' Wolf his recording contract. But I mean, Billy Eckstein was another one of these cats in the Miles book. They say, the women loved the way he would sing, but they say Eckstein would beat the shit out of a man or woman you raise an eyebrow the wrong way, So different breed of cats back then.
Yeah, it had to be tough then, and you had to be tough in the
But a dude in his 70s still doing a hard street drug,
Yeah,
My man.
and the thing is, some cats can do that for almost forever,
Yeah.
right? You know, because it's amazing how your individual DNA metabolism can do it. It's like you can do drugs, I can do drugs, and one of us
And
might
then
be
William
on the street.
Burroughs can do drugs.
Yeah, exactly.
Or
So there's
Keith
certain
Richards.
cats, and clearly Lamar Odom is not one of those guys who can do cocaine and whatever else until he's in
I
his
believe
70s.
that herbal supplement.
That mess with him. That
I don't
lethal
trust.
cocktail.
I don't trust these natural natural medicines. I don't trust them.
Put that penis up and it'll put you down and out.
It wasn't the penis. It was the herbal Viagra, man. Anyway, this is breaking down the news, and when it comes down to conversation and laughter and lively thoughts, our penis is always up.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
Yeah, you can get us at 555-987-5444.
and that is
Hello?
that is a toll-free number. Anyway, this has been Clifton Joseph.
Hey,
Tell
I'm
us
back.
where's that live TV they can catch you at?
www.eglintontv.com. We're on 24/7. Just go check it out. Tell them I sent you.
Is there a host on there all the time?
Not all the time, but
Sometimes
I am
it's
the
the
guy.
camera.
Sometimes it's a camera. We got reports going. We got documentaries. We got live reports. We go live streaming sometimes.
You just want to go up there and report somebody that sold you some shit that wasn't worth having. Just go up there and let everybody know.
Send me an email and we'll get you on. We can get your own show, baby.
So this is almost like Speaker's Corner had been hijacked and
Yeah, and set up in the studio so you can come in and you don't pay.
okay, so it's like a Stockholm syndrome Speaker's Corner.
Come on in and we'll kidnap you and you'll love us.
All right, and you'll never want to leave.
Yeah.
Okay, but we gotta leave you. We're gonna come right back. We're gonna finish up our first segment back in a long time. We're gonna talk about what's raving the nation, talking about baseball, not just baseball in general, but Blue Jays baseball.
Yeah.
Kenny Robinson breaking down the news.